Okay, hi, how you doing? So this is the problem string. You're watching a problem string video. So what does that mean? That means that there's a string of problems, and I want to give you the format of the expectations for the work that you're going to do. Oh, there we go. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to show a problem. Oops, my thing is gonna, there. I'm going to show a problem, and then what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video, and then you solve the problem. Oh, no, sorry. First, I have to start at the beginning. In a notebook. So do this work in a notebook. Title the notebook the title of the problem string. Okay, and then underneath that title, what you're going to do is when I present a problem, I want you to try and solve the problem. And then you hit unpause. And then you watch me solve the problem. And you see the strategy I'm using. And then I present another problem. And then that's okay. So when I show that, that's like the focus strategy. That's the strategy we're trying to learn. It's best to have as many strategies as possible. You never know when it's going to make your life easier, okay, or make things more efficient. Where am I? So that's the focus strategy. So that's the strategy I'm going to be using on all of them. So practice the strategy, because at the end, when you go through all the problems, so I'm going to present a problem, you try and solve it, and then you watch. So it's going to be a lot of pausing and unpausing. And at the end, when I am finished, you're going to answer the questions. How does the strategy, like what is the strategy? How does it work? And when would you use it? So that's what you need to be paying attention to. How does the strategy work? Like why does it work? And when, like what kind of problem would you notice and go, oh, I should use this strategy. All right? Okay, let's do this thing. So the first one that we're doing is called give and take. All right, so the first problem we're going to work on, sorry, I'm noticing that's $99 plus $57. So 99 plus 57. I'm going to start doing it in 3, 2, 1, so pause. All right, so the focus strategy is this give and take or compensation. So what that means is if I see some numbers and I can rearrange things, if I can take something from one number, give it to another, I can make my life a lot easier. So if you just went and set everything up by the standard algorithm and did all this stuff, that is not the strategy we're looking at today. I want you to try something new. Even if you get the right answer, try something new. Strategies help us to think about math. Strategies help us to think about numbers. So I see that 99 is very, very close to 100. Okay, so if I have something like, I just want to make sure I set this up. So if I have 99 plus 57, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Mr. Light, you're just going to do the standard algorithm. I'm not. If I take 1 away from 57 and I give that 1 to 99, what do? What do I get? I get 100 plus 56. So because this is an addition, all right, and I am not doing anything with the sum is staying the same, all right? I am removing 1 and giving it. Everything is remaining balanced. So because things are balanced, I can now just add these together. So 156. So 100 plus 56 is the exact same thing as 99 plus 57. So again, I'm not changing the totals at all, right? So plus 1 minus 1 is 0. I have not changed anything. Okay, so when we're adding, this is something that we can do. All right, next problem is 499 plus dollars plus $86. Go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1. All right, unpause. So again, we're looking at this give and take. If I'm at 499 plus 86, right off the bat, I should notice, man, I'm right next to 100. If I just take 1 from 86 and give that 1 to 499, I get to 500 plus 86. Okay? And if I have 586, I knew I made a mistake there. You actually do have to subtract it, right? Now that's a different thing. If I kept it the same, that would have been the problem, right? So 500 plus 85 is going to give me 585. So again, if I'm just lining stuff up, I have to get numbers. If I forget to carry, if I forget stuff, it's easier for me to make a mistake. Obviously, we can still make mistakes. If you do 86 minus 1 is 86, that's a mistake. But it is what it is. So I made a mistake. Got to try and learn from that. Move on with my life. What's the next one? What about $43 plus $198? I'm going to do this in 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, so hopefully what you noticed, if I have 198 and I have 43, 198 is 2 away from a friendlier number of 200. So that means if I take away 2 from 43 to get to 41, and I give those 2 to 198 to get up to 200, I've changed this problem, 198 plus 43, to $200 plus $41, which is $241. Again, simpler to think about in my head. Simple. Simple is a better word than easy. Okay, simpler to think about. Okay, finally, I have some different vocab for myself. All right, what's next? Let's see. I am. What about 1,996 plus 2,347? I'm going to solve this in 3, 2, 1. All right, so hopefully you notice that 1,996 is close to 2,000, right? So if I rewrite my equation, 1,996 plus 2,347, I am only 4 away from 2,000. All right, so I need to borrow 4 or take 4 from my 2,347 and give it to 1,996. Again, 4 minus 4 is 0. So these cancel each other out. I'm not affecting the sum at all. This is why this works. So equals 2,343 equals 2,000. All right, so now I just look at this. Again, adding zeros is a simpler thing. We want to make friendly numbers, numbers that are kind to us. Okay, that are simpler to think about. They are simpler to think about. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to change things a little bit. See if you notice. But still try and use the strategy. All right, next up. $1.99 plus $1.57. Panic. Is it panic time? Decimals! No! It's okay. It's all right. Just try it out. 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay. So if I have $1.99 or 1 99 hundredths, and I'm adding it to 1 57 hundredths or $1.57, I should see right off the bat that 199 is very close to $2. Just like 199 is close to 200. Ooh. So if I am going to get to $2, I need to borrow or take 1 cent or not plus, Mr. Light. Okay. So if I'm going to take away 1/100th from here, that's going to take me to 1 56 hundredths. And if I give that 1/100th to my 1.99 or 1 99 hundredths, I get to 2. So now I add these together. 3 56 hundredths. Ooh, isn't that great? Isn't that fun? Now, one of those things, these tricky things, if we're not putting the decimal point, that's a big problem. Because 3 56 hundredths and 356, way different, way different. So make sure you are putting down the decimal point. All right, another one. $3.96 plus $2.78. So what would you do? 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, here we go. So if I have $3.96, okay, and I'm adding that to $2.78, I should see that it's going to only take me 4 cents to get the $4. So I want to take 4/100ths from 2 7/8 to change my equation to 2 7/4 plus 4. Man, isn't that way nicer to look at? Isn't that simpler? Don't you just go, oh, because this one you're like, oh, I gotta carry all this stuff and remember the ones and stuff. So $6.47 or 6 7/4. All right, last one. This is it. $9.89 plus $15.95. This is it. Can you show mastery for this strategy? 3, 2, 1, 0. I shouldn't say mastery. That's probably not right. You would need to do this not really with my help, but independently to show mastery. So I take that back. But this, if you get this right, super, super cool. All right. So if I have 9 89/100ths and I'm adding that to 15 95/100ths, they're both pretty close. Me personally, 15 95/100ths is closer. So I'm probably going to use that. Okay, it's closer to a friendly number. All right, I know I just need to get 5/100ths more, so I get to 16. I'm going to take that away from $9.89. So that gives me a new problem of 9 84 or 84/100ths plus 16. So now I have 4, now I have 8, and now I have 25. So $25.84. Now I know, if you saw this, you're like, but this gets me to 10. Cool. Cool, man. Do that. Whatever floats your boat. So if you took 11/100ths from here and gave it, well, let's see what that would look like. You want to see? So we would have 9 89/100ths plus 15 95/100ths. I'm going to take 11/100ths away and give it to 99. So I have $10 up here, or 10, and then I'm down to what? 15 84. Okay, and then I add those together to get 25.84, and that's just like that, right? So either way is fine. If you got the 10, super. Okay, so how does this? What is the strategy? Like, when would you use this strategy? How does it work? Why does it work? Go ahead and, I think we're going to do that. I think there's going to be a form. So now that you've done this, I want you to go to the form and fill out the form. Why does the strategy work? When would you use it? Actually, do yourself a favor. Answer that first in your notebook. And then send it in the form. So you have a record of it. Well, I'll also do the thing with the email, but I feel like if it's in the notebook, you're going to study it more, you're going to look at it more, if you're going to do that then. Okay, so first write it down in your notebook. Then fill out the form.